Welcome to my studio in making. And as many of you might know, I am a photographer, but I decided to set up the lights just to make it a nice prop. It's not really like going to take pictures of people. Or am I? I am. Yes, I am. Hey, before I go anywhere else, I want to say, check out my shirt. When in doubt, go to where? The library. Don't depend on AI for everything, guys. What if it's not right? I wonder what's in those books at the library. Who goes to the library more? I do. I'm kind of nerdy that way. So, free tip. Just a lot of cool stuff at the library, like puzzles, books, obviously, right? Resources, quiet, computers. Many times when I'm talking, I'm like, what do you do with the word doubt? Just books in the library that talk about doubt. Even Shakespeare said doubt is a traitor. Doubt. I doubt I'll ever get this set up so I can help other people. The work I'm going to be doing in the future is dealing with self, being afraid to look at the lights, being afraid to look at pictures of yourself, being afraid to look at other people's pictures. We kind of compare ourselves to each other. Maybe that's not a good idea. There's always some really pretty person, and there's sometimes not so pretty. We blend in together somewhere or another, like the spectrums of paint on a palette. You can mix those paints together just a little bit here and there. But when we doubt that our color matches or our color matters, or we don't want our face to be seen. So what am I doing with these lights? Getting ready to start a whole brand new world. Did you know it's not too late? It's not too late. As long as we're still here, as long as we're still breathing, it's always a good day. So I thought I would do something new. Everybody does all kinds of interesting things. Creating things with their hands, with their mind, their words. But every day is a gift for each one of us. So I wanted to invite you to join me in my beginning. Don't despise the little things. In my beginning of a studio that I was gifted with to be creative. And so we get to make the sounds and the lighting and sound barriers, so that we can record without the echoing of the sounds in the background. It's a little different than being in my car, right? So in life, that's what it's like, though. We can be all different kinds of places and doing all kinds of different things. But no matter where we are, we're still there. I am present in this room. And so I thought I would invite you to hang out with me here, and feel free to let me know what you think would be a good thing to put in a studio. Stuffed animals, of course. I wanted to ask you guys, how many of you have stuffed animals? That's a whole story in and of itself. I'll tell you what, when you get older and you find yourself going to the hospital, it's really nice to have a little stuffed animal. In my case, I had one because it helped prop up my my arm when my hand, this was all busted out. Remember that? If you didn't know, I fell off a step stool and broke these two bones and crushed all this stuff. Couldn't use his hand for almost 6 months. So God answers prayer, and I do these exercises to help me not only to be able to use my hands, but it also affects the way you think by exercising your brain. Free tip. So, had absolutely nothing to do with all this, but because of healing, praise God, and because of time passing, I'm now able to come along and go, hey, I'm not going to doubt myself. Doesn't matter how old you get. Doesn't matter what other people think or what you think. Sometimes it's like, okay, so it doesn't matter if I think I'm looking so like rough. Yeah, rough, that's it. Doesn't matter. Am I getting my picture to put in a yearbook? Remember those yearbooks at school? That was back in the day. I don't know. Do they still do that? Maybe, probably. Yeah, because, picture day, that's a big town of money. Oh, wait, we're talking about pictures, right? So what about you? Do you like to take pictures? Do you like to take pictures of you? You. You. Ooh, you. Selfies? Selfies are a big deal, but not everybody does it. It's okay. It's funny, to capture yourself. But we're only here a minute anyway, right? Time goes like that. Hey, did you notice you could open up your curtains on a Monday morning? It's like, hey, God's still here. The sun's shining. Yay. You brought the sun back up again. But did you know, it seems like you just go, is it nighttime now? And you're going to go close the curtains. It's like, it's Friday. It's like, wait, that was intense. So if you were going to be doing photographing, it's like, oh, do you have to put on makeup, put your hair all up? Okay, let's do that, right? Not that you guys care. I'm just saying, if you're going to be working and put your hair all up and get it out of the way, or if you want to do a selfie, do a picture, right? We're getting real. Remember, this channel is all about getting real. How many women love to have their hair put in a ponytail just to get it out of the way, and then when you're working, whether it be clips or whatever. But is it okay to have messy hair and get a picture? Yes, it is. Is it okay to get a picture if you don't have makeup on? Is it okay to get your picture taken if you have survivor scars? Check out my survivor scars. Hey, that comes with the gift of being on the planet this long. So I just want to encourage you along the way to think about, how would you feel if you had a chair right there, right? It's not a green screen, it's real. But if you had a chair right there, and I'm talking to you, and it's like, okay, so we're going to be taking pictures. You want a side view? Oh no, chins up, ladies, right? Whatever, right? It's so silly. You are the only one that looks like you. The whole world ever will, forever, right? You and you alone. So you can go like this and like try to fix your hair. Or I go sometimes for the I didn't comb my hair look. Didn't comb my hair look day. Who cares? Do you ever go to the store and look at people and then go, oh my gosh, I can't believe they didn't comb their hair today? No, you're at the store because you're thinking about, what kind of deal do I get? How much money do I have? Does it matter? No. Okay, what do I want? Am I hungry? What am I wanting at the store? And you look around, and what you see at the store is very polished pictures of things that they're trying to sell you, right? But back to you. If I was going to give you some insight in the last seconds of my time on this particular thing, so I've got to get back up, get my studio going. But if I was going to give you an insight about getting your pictures taken, embrace them. When I had my birthday the other day, I absolutely had pictures taken. Why? Not professional, just right? But why I did that was so I could see what I look like 10 years from now at that time. So hope you find this helpful. Until then, bye-bye.